Yes, it's perfect.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's a great satisfaction to participate in this important event. We would like to thank the reviewers for their attention to our article and inform that we are working on a new version of this article for the future publication. Let me present quickly the authors of this study. Besides me, there are Helena Freitas, Vanessa Pardim, and Marcia Azevedo from Brazil. This study is a result graduate dissertation carried out by Helena de Freitas. In the digital age, information and communication technology are longer luxury for a few and has become an essential resource for political engagement and social participation. In this scenario, the concept of social technology emerges, which the Gartner is any technology that facilitates social interactions and is enabled by a communication capability, such as the internet or a mobile device. Social technologies, social technologies facilitate interactions between individuals and influence social processes, connecting people to other people, the community, and society. Social technology can also facilitate communication between organizations and people who already carry out or who wish to perform voluntary work. In this context, several startups are born, a new business in which entrepreneurs combine ideas and resources to create products or services in a scenario of extremely uncertainty. This article aims to identify from the user and the company's point of view what leads to their engagement with a social application that contributes to sustainable development. The entrepreneurs create the Ribon as a way to better understand the phenomenon and the importance of sustainable development. This work is important since there is a continuous expansion on the use of technology in people's daily lives, which requires studies that investigate how technologies can be used to benefit society. The present study was carried out using a qualitative approach, and we applied the case study method. As for the objectives of the research, we adapted exploratory research based on the inductive character in obtaining data. In data collection, multiple sources of evidence were used, such as comments from Ribon application users, semi-structured interview with employees and founders of the startups, as well as documents provided by the company. As you can see in the figure 1, that allowed us to perform data triangulation. In the analysis of the collected data, we use the content analysis technique to help in the coding and the categorization of a large amount of data. The software used was the Iramutec, and it offers a method of descending hierarchical classification. So it performs lexical analysis of the material. It splits the database into hierarchical classes technique. The Ribon was created in 2016 in Brasilia by 3 young entrepreneurs, Rafael Rodeiro, João Moraes, and Carlos Menezes. The startups contemplates a social innovation model that seeks to positively impact the altruistic cause, configuring itself as a social business in which the user can do volunteer work digitally.
What is it?
So the target audience of the apps is millennials. In the startup case, digital volunteers receive ribbons. Ribbons, in this case, is a virtual currency of the application in exchange for their time. The acquisition of this currency is possible by reading news sponsored by companies or philanthropists and displayed on the main page of the apps. The stories published in the apps have social relevance content, such as sustainability, diversity, and innovations carried out worldwide relating in general to social and environmental development. For each good news, the volunteer collected 100 ribbons. This type of business model has a strong appeal among younger users, encouraging them to enter the universe of volunteering simple and in a practical way. On both Google Play and App Store, this app has been very well related with the maximum numbers of the stars. Ribon was among the top 30 Forbes companies in 2019. On this slide, we are presenting some screens from the mobile application. And here are shown some metrics of the company. More than 500,000 donations, 19 million ribbons converted into cash, 40.3 thousand users, mostly female and young 18 to 24 years, greater concentration in the cities of São Paulo and Brasília. Companies like Votorantim Cimentos, Banco Bras, Visa are examples of sponsors. This type of action is important for sponsor image, as sponsors have their name and brand linked with social applications. Ribon convert 70% on a value negotiated with the sponsors into ribbons. The remaining 30% is directed to finance Ribon's operation. Ribon seek sponsors company that already have a structured area dedicated to social responsibility. The app started with 4 basic destination operations for donation: medicines, drinking water, food, fortifications, specific to children, basic health, living goods in Africa. In 2020, with the COVID-19 pandemic situation, 3 more calls were added, totalizing 7 possible destinations for donations. The company intends to expand the number of institutions available for donation. Now I would like to bring some of the main theoretical aspects analyzed by the academia on this topic. Social business deals with financial and social objectives. Smartphones and applications have a growth and market transformations. Social technology, it is a set of techniques, transformative methodologies that are developed with the interaction with individuals and appropriated by the overall population. Gamification generates greater engagement on a voluntary basis in non-game context. It promotes collaboration. Generation Y and Z already know the world with ease and have continuous access to the internet. Voluntary work helps combating inequalities in non-profitable. Social application bring greater practicality and convenience when it comes to making donation, serving as an effective means to satisfy the altruistic need for individuals. Talking about the data analysis,
Excuse me, Luis, 5 more minutes, okay?
Okay, we chose to use the software Iramutec, and I am going to present its outputs based on our research inputs. The 3 diagrams show the factor analysis and correspondence and the graphical representations of the analysis of categorization on the textual body resulting 4 clusters or classes with the following test segment composition. In general, class 1 was the one that brought more information about the phenomenon. Calculation the frequencies and chi-square correlation values for each word in the textual body containing the group words into classes. And there's expressiveness, and then the distribution of associations. The first class considered in the previous diagram is the impact of effective altruism. The second class is about technology, innovation, gamification. The third class is about motivation for volunteering, and the last is application of credibility. Credibility is related to product visibility and quality. Okay, the research implications. We verified that the research objective has been achieved. Comments on the Google Play and the App Store platforms are in line with the literature. Users will be disappointed if the mobile apps crash it. Practical and social implication. Ribon managed to make a profit from the social impact business. The company intends to adopt blockchain technologies and internationalize the mobile application and intensify gamifications strategies. Ribon is getting positive publicity from partner companies. The company has been creating an increasing interest in volunteering. The institutions that receive benefits from the programs show gratitude. And the limitations, we analyze the data and information that the users provide in platform. But therefore, a bottleneck is limited information available to users. Another limitation is the lack of strategic information on growth and performance in the international market. Another limitation is the difficulty of comparing Ribon with the other company, because it is the only one in the market in Brazil. Suggestion for the future research: we suggest develop surveys with diverse data collections based on evaluations of the mobile app on social networks, and analyze the gamifications process present in the mobile applications. We appreciate the opportunity to present this article, and I'm looking forward to hearing your questions and comments. Thank you.